Hi guys, this is Kamiyoko. So today I'm going to demonstrate a face that's basically made painted by default Photoshop brushes. And the main source light is gonna be very saturated red. The reflection light is gonna be complementary color, which is blue. And so let's start. Okay, I'm going to my brush and I'm going to use this brush and the default Photoshop brush menu. Since my main source light is gonna be red, I mean very strong red, so I want to have my darker tone, which is kind of not so saturated red, and set my brush preset. I'm gonna take out shape dynamic and dual brush just to see how it looks like. So I'm just going to draw out a kind of a quarter view of the face. This is just like a silhouette. Give my brush some dynamic by just squeezing it in shape. I'm gonna make a new layer. I could choose a very bright red, not so bright, probably mid-tone. See, now I have my skin color. This red is very bright, saturated red is mid-tone, and the dark is, which is darker tone. How you gonna call it? Yeah, I wish to have more transfer feel. So flow jetter, make it probably flow nice, and so I want to try to turn on the pen pressure. See how it goes. Oh, I'll give it some texture, okay. So now I have my metal and shadow separated in different layers. I'm just gonna erase my metal. So basically right now I'm just trying the shadow. The reason I have them separated is for the better control. Well, some people find it better to just paint everything on just one layer. I mean, I could do that too, but this time just I want to show you guys some different way to consider when you're creating things. So I'm switch back and forth with my paintbrush and eraser a lot. I'm just going to choose airbrush to erase out this part. So it's like it's falling into the shadow. I'm going to use kind of smudge tool just to fix the lips here. Well, I think I'm just gonna to go back to the brush and to brushing some color because switching between tools it's quite a hassle. For the detail, you sometimes want to loosen them up, not to do a strict line all the way. You don't need to indicate that much. Some points or dots will be already enough because that's how, because the human eyes can pick it up. If you did it all the way like a straight hard line, it would be too much. I'm gonna turn off the paintbrush here. I'm going to make a new brush so I don't need to adjust it every time. This kind of textured brush, it gives you kind of this sharp ink tool pens that offer you this sharp edge. I'm gonna do the eyeball. Eyeball's gonna be... So let's make it very cool here. It's kind of wet around the eye, so give it really spice up the highlight detail. For the lip, I'm gonna add a shadow. I'm gonna add this blue, so it's complementary color. And the hairline is mostly looks like this, kind of like a zigzag shape. Well, I'm going to do my shadow because remember I still have my major shadow separated. So I'm going to lock this layer and paint it in some purple. Look at lip. I'm just gonna highlight lips with try to do a linear dodge. Linear dodge with let me choose different color. This is kind of blue. So now it's time, just gonna give it some highlight. Highlight's gonna setting slightly complementary color. I'm just gonna use the lasso to do the jawline. I can tilt my brush to create this interesting brush shape. The eyeball, this eyeball's in the shadow area, so it's gonna be more having more opposite color. I'm gonna give it a white hair. It's white, but under the reflection of main source light, it's gonna be pink. I erased some of the hair here, so it's fading into the shadow. Trying to keep the brush stroke simple. You don't want the brush stroke to be too complicated to read. Can I give a shadow to the hair layer? Hair needs to be in layers so it looks nice. Okay, I'm going back detailing the face. A lot of reflection shadow around the eye, how it folds. And the lines of the eyes here kind of bouncing back and forth. It's gonna be really saturated, so I'm going to go into it. That's kind of red. You kind of add your highlights where it meets the darkest area and line to pop out both. See how I added a slightly orange red, make the color pops out. Going to my shadow, just add in that orange red. So you wanna affect you wanna affect the lighting information. See how it nicely adding gradually a color I want. I'm going to do some details. I'm gonna make eyelashes blue color, so it will pop out. Give it a little bit blue. Well, you know what? I'm gonna add another layer to do that in case I mess up. Oh yeah, we messed up definitely. Probably the eye to give it a different color. How about green? Complementary, totally complementary color. Oh, to green. So yeah, different color will actually pop it out. For the other eye, I'm just kind of really messy with it because you don't want everything really sharp and clear. You want to list some of the detail up. I use a erase brush, just erase some of the eyelashes. Does that really pop out the eyeball? Yeah, kind of. gonna use green to pop out the nose here. And the hair definitely needs some color, so well, the fast way to do it is to add a color layer. So I'm gonna set in color, and I'm gonna turn on my color dynamic hue jitter. Select the same color and see it gives you instantly different color. Well, if I want as many colors, just turn it stronger. What if I want some green? It doesn't matter which midtone, which tone you're on. It's actually cool. Just gonna give it a very rough layer, and since my reflection light is gonna be greenish cyan, I don't. Yeah, the white here is probably I painted with white. Oh no, I probably erased with the lock layer on, and that's why it gave me white along the edge. Gonna fix some of the shape here and go into color and paint my shadow area dark tone. So it gives it more color. I don't like this jet. I'm gonna turn it off. Now I'm gonna give this character a light, kind of cyan reflection light. Another layer lock to this my silhouette layer. Set in highlight. Gotta add in some lights. I'm gonna use the airbrush to do it faster. And so yeah, my background needs to be darker because it's mixing up with my character. And okay, I'm gonna add overall lighting. So color dodge. Because color dodge will definitely light up your whole image, so you want to keep your color, the actual color darker. Color dodge, okay, and yellow. Wow, see, that's really strong, so I'm lower it. Lower it's much better. So I always tilt my brush, so it gives me this interesting shape. Except just round it. another slightly color dodge tone in green. I'm just going to bring down the background light. Of course, I don't have enough color in this layer, so I'm going to duplicate it. I don't like it. I'm going to bring down a little bit saturation of the background. I bring down the saturation, bring down the opacity of the color dodge layer a little bit. I'm just create a new layer. I'm going to fix the edge of the face. And let's get back to the color layer. I feel the color layer is too much color, so I'm going to erase some of it. I keep feeling the lighting of the reflection light is kind of slightly off, so I kind of adjusted it. So I'm not going to give the eyes the highlight. Just adding some more hair here. There's some bright cyan against the pink hair. And I can see it tilted the brush, so it gives this really sharp shape. And those here is kind of like shaped like triangular. Going to smudge off some of the hair highlight here because I find it too clean. Yeah, I'm going to create another layer and lighten. That way it's going to only paint the dark tone area. So yeah, it's actually cool, give me more color. But I need to adjust it because the screen is not right. It needs to be a little bit bluish. See, I don't like the hair in this area, so I'm gonna fix it. Final stage, gonna have some really fine lines. Gonna create another layer, cyan blue. I'll click the simple layer. I'm on the mixing tool now. I'm just going to do a very wet, heavy mix. Yeah, I'm gonna erase it. I'm trying to add another layer and set and darken so it won't affect my lighting area because I want to adjust the color with the reflection layer on the face. Go back to my normal. I'm just gonna add normal color with what's a cyan. Just on the smudge tool. Just gonna add a slightly of blue here on the very top of the head. So highlighting the jaw line is weird. Okay, so that's too bright here. It's like a gloom here. What happened? But oh yeah, let me add another effect, which is gonna be gonna turn on my shift dynamic. Scattering, of course, and angle jitter for the spacing really far. Well, not really far, slightly. And do a yellow. Let's see. Kind of cool, huh? should be this way. No. The square need to be larger. And spacing needs to be further. It's all basically based on the same brush. Oh, I can erase it anyway. If I don't like sound of it. Oh gosh, I still don't like the hair. Well, the last had a color dodge. And the eyes and well, that's the cyan. No, cyan doesn't look nice. Probably mask it. I feel the nose is like too wide, so the tip of the nose going is because of the highlight. Okay, that's the highlight. Just gonna select it and move. You can use a healing brush to cover the middle. Okay, turn on every of the layers. So yeah, last step I'm going to Control Alt Shift E. Flatten everything to a new layer. Go to Filter, High Pass. Adjust the amount probably to like this, not too much. This is going to enhance the details. Maybe set it to red light. See, that's before, this after. Maybe it's too clear here, so I can erase here. So yeah, that's it.